So it worked so well for me being able to shift my schedule to take care of my children. If I could do it, anybody could do it because, for sure. When the first way that it happened, which actually quite a fun story, I was leaving my children's elementary school one day. I was thinking about problems. I was already like headed to work, right? So in my brain, as soon as I walk out the door of the elementary school, I'm like, thinking about all the things of the day. But there was a woman who was a mom, had kids my kids' age, and she was in the front of the school, and she looked at her phone, and she was like just crestfallen, like just visibly crestfallen, and like her eyes welled up with tears, and it was super sad. I was like, "Hey, are you okay? What's wrong?" And she's like, "No, these jerks." I was like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "I was trying to get a job, and this jerk who's a recruiter, he won't even take me as a client because he says I've been lazy because I've been raising children. And little does he know I am so overqualified for that job. I used to run a factory in New Jersey, and I had hundreds of employees. And anyway, she was ridiculously overqualified for the job she was applying for, but the recruiter wouldn't even take her as a client. And I was like, "I'm sorry, you used to run a factory? So are you interested in going back to work?" She's like, "Yes." I was like, "Call me. Here's my card." And it took her a while to call me, but she did. And I hired her. And she's, to this date, that was 12 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. Kara still works for Enseo today. She runs all of our installations, all of our operations, while being a mom, while working a mom's schedule. She has installed over 250,000 hotel rooms with the leading edge technology that is ever put in hotel rooms anywhere in the world. And she has run the services organization. She's run installations. She's added responsibility. She's one of our highest performing employees that we have ever had. And we let her run it on her schedule. She came in, she did her job. She left in time to pick the kids up and to take them to whether it was basketball or volleyball or whatever, because they were very active kids. But there was not a single time where Carrie did not get her job done. And in fact, when we first hired her, she was a program manager, and she was one of several program managers all doing the same job. And what we found is that Kara, even though, again, she worked school hours, mom hours, she outperformed the guys 10 to 1. 10 to 1. And I didn't surprise me, because who can spin plates better than a mom? Nobody. No one can multitask like a mom.